Hey guys, it's Nomster, and today I'm going to blink Redstone World to show off a little bit of a concept that I'm working on. Now as you can see, it's a very empty world. The only friend we really have is this single lone skeleton. So if we spawn him in, you'll notice a few things about skeletons that I notice. First of all, they shoot at you, yes. Sometimes they miss, sometimes they miss quite often, very often sometimes, and sometimes they hit you directly in the face. Now for those times where they hit you directly in the face, I've kind of come up with a solution, and that might be a invisible force field. So if we put this on, as you can see, yeah, he can't shoot us. It's very simple stuff. Now something to take note is that it works on a 360-degree angle, and it works whether you're looking or not. It's very interesting. And if we pull out a sword and walk towards him, we can go ahead and punch him in the face. Now another thing to take note is that this can be taken off, and it's very simple to do it. Basically, you just remove the invisible force field, and voila. Now you can get shot in the face all you want. Damn! Alright guys, as you can see here, there's not a whole lot of redstone involved. This will work anywhere in the world as long as it's in your spawn chunk, and there's a couple flaws to it. Now, first of all, skeletons mainly shoot towards your upper body, which is good in this situation because basically the force field is around your upper body. That being said, your lower body is pretty vulnerable to projectiles. So for PvP situations, it's not the best, but there is a fix for it, and the fix is kind of ugly, but I mean, I guess in some situations, some people might like it, but who knows? I'll show you guys the fix at the later part of the video. Now, first of all, the way this starts off is we have this little system over here, and basically this little system over here starts and stops this fill clock over here when the taking off of the invisible force field or the putting on the invisible force field takes place. So if we look at these first, coordinates go away. There's a hopper clock that constantly keeps going into this command block, which tests basically if you have the stained glass in your 8th slot. Now right now it's not my 8th slot, but if I put it in my 8th slot, it will turn on, basically. See? Beautiful. Simple stuff. Now, as you can see here, it goes into two command blocks at the same time. First, it goes into a set block air, and then it goes into a set block redstone block. So basically what that does is it sets air here and puts redstone here. Now it has to set air here just because of putting redstone block here to start this fill clock right here will not do anything unless if this redstone block is gone. This redstone block is placed by this one, which only activates once you take it off. So as you can see, the torch is on. If I put the thing on, if I put the invisible force field on, the torch will stay off until I remove it, which just happens considering this constant output into this block will keep this torch off. But basically, this sets a redstone block right there which stops this clock. So if I come over here, I can kind of show a better view of it. I put the invisible force field on, clock starts, I take it off, clock stops. Pretty simple stuff. Now, the magic behind the whole invisible force field is falling sand entities, and I kind of did a video about it before. I'm actually in the same world. It's just a little beaten up and brutally murdered in a lot of spots, especially over there. But yeah, basically, it works off of falling sand entities, and in this case, instead of the anti-griefing video where I use end portals, I'm using barrier blocks because it's a little bit better. If I come in here, I can kind of show the fix, the bad look of the fix anyways. So basically, as you see, falling sand entities cause a shadow, even if they are barrier blocks and invisible and they don't cause a shadow in their block form. In their entity form, any falling sand causes a shadow. And basically what I'm doing is I'm summoning falling sand above it's like around my torso area. It's like 1.66 on the y-axis in this shape. So basically if there's a skeleton within this shape, I can smack him with my sword, but if not, I cannot reach him. But also arrows get stopped by falling sand entities, which is pretty neat. So these black dots you won't see as long as you're walking around and you're using the cheap shield. But if you come over here and you go ahead and raise this up to the 57, 57, we'll see those black dots no matter where we go, but that also means that skeletons will not have a chance at shooting us, which is pretty awesome as well. So I'm going to try to come out here maybe as a demonstration. and get shot by all these skeletons, see what happens. Yeah, some pretty interesting stuff. Zombies, of course, can still hit me, but these skeletons are pretty much rendered useless unless they get inside the circle and shoot you, which does happen sometimes. Run! They have yet to penetrate my impenetrable force. So tell me what you guys think, like and subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you in the next video.